Alright, so this is River's point of view. Technically, this is still chapter 1, but I'm gonna split it up anytime that there's different points of view. So, with that being said, let's continue. River's point of view. Where are my friends? I whispered to myself quietly. They were all in front and behind me before, but now I can't see or hear any of them. Taylor? Rania? I call out to my two closest friends, but there was no reply. I walked aimlessly around in the dark. Taylor had the flashlight, but since she is gone, so is the light. I nearly tripped 2 or 3 times because I couldn't see things in front of me that littered the ground. Alex, Izzy, Hunter, Chloe! I called even louder than the first time, trying to find someone. Anyone. Snap! It sounded like something broke behind me. And getting scared, I spun around. Huh? I said nervously, not sure if it was my imagination or not. Snap! Nope. Definitely not my imagination. Something or someone is out there. Who's there? Is it you, Tay? I called out quietly. A weird feeling absorbing me. There was no response, only an eerie silence. I decided to continue to walk, get away from whatever that was. A few minutes had passed since those weird noises, and I had not found any of my lost friends. My mom is going to kill me, unless something else gets me first, I whined inside my head. Snap! There was that noise again. It sounded a lot closer than the other ones. Is something following me? The horrible realization caused panic to take over all other emotions and thoughts. I tripped and landed on my hands and knees on the cold, dirty ground. Snap! Creak! I spun around, still on the floor. I could see a shadow in the distance. It was much larger than any of my friends. Could it be a murderer? Maybe he's the reason no one comes out after you enter the amusement park. I can see you! Come out of hiding and face me, I yelled in the most tough-sounding tone I could. I heard a deep chuckle coming from the mysterious figure. Mwahaha. Yeah, alright. I guess you caught me, I heard the man's voice say, and a moment later I saw the person walk towards me. I quickly got up off the ground, knowing that it is the worst place I could be. I looked towards the man coming towards me slowly and saw that he was wearing a white hoodie, and black pants, and he looked no older than 16 or 17, but something seemed off about him. Alright, everybody, it's Mr. Jeff. It's my name is Jeff. He here. As he got closer, I finally saw what was weird about him, and it made me want to scream. Or gag. The teenage boy's hoodie was covered in blood, and there was a knife in his hand. But that wasn't even the worst part. She was about to diss his looks. She about to roast him. His skin was ghost white, and there were 2 bloody scars that started at each corner of his lips and curved up into almost to his ears. He had a cut smile. I nearly screamed when I saw him, but I wanted to seem tough, so I bit my tongue. Who are you? I asked, somehow managing to keep a calm tone. Another chuckle. I don't think I should tell you, he said with evil glee. I scoffed. Fine, don't tell me, I said with attitude, while talking to this mysterious killer. I was trying to plan a way to escape. I won't. I don't think my victims deserve to know my name, he said, and it seemed like his cut smile was grinning even wider. He lunged at me with his knife, and my tough girl act quickly faded. Fear flooded over me, and I tried to get away. He was a few feet away, and I started to panic. I dodged to the left and let him stab right past me. Anime physics. Stupid girl! You're not supposed to dodge, the mysterious teenage boy spat at me with irritation. I'm just supposed to let you kill me? I think not, I said with disbelief. Who does he think he is? He tried to lunge at me again, but like the time before, I managed to dodge it. I honestly have no idea how I'm doing this. I think it's just instincts. Stop avoiding your death, the boy demanded, swinging his blood-stained knife at me. I backed away from the knife and tripped over something, landing hard on the ground again, just as the older boy was attacking again. Crap! He's going to kill me! I tried to crawl backwards, but was backed up to a wall and couldn't go any further. I lifted my arms to protect myself, and my hand brushed across a large stone. Getting an idea, I picked up the rock and spun around just in time to use the stone to block his knife. Wow. Anime physics. There was a loud clinking noise that echoed through the air as his weapon made contact with my makeshift shield. "Hey, you're gonna dull my knife. I just sharpened it," I heard him say to me, and I couldn't tell if he was saying it with attitude or whining about it. Maybe a bit of both. "I wouldn't dull your knife if you weren't trying to kill me," I said, like it was obvious, which it was. He looked at me funny, and then his smile grew even wider. He looked like an animal instead of a teenage boy. He pounced at me, his knife aimed at my heart. "Go to sleep!" He screamed at me, his voice like a banshee. I think I did a good job. Oh. Go to sleep! I yelped in fear, raising the rock again to protect myself, but the mysterious killer just redirected his attack a moment later, and I felt the cold metal tip of his knife plunge into my stomach. Owies. My eyes opened wide, and I felt like my torso was on fire. He shoved the blade deeper into my stomach and then ripped it out as fast as he could. My blood sprayed the ground and on the mysterious man. I couldn't believe that this is happening. I heard the boy laugh, and I looked up at him. "See, this is what's supposed to happen," he said with a wicked grin. I coughed and blood spat out of me. It spattered on his hoodie. He looked down at me, and his hoodie. He looked unaffected. "Jeff, did you kill the girl yet?" A new voice yelled. Jeff snapped his ugly head towards the voice. "Just finishing her off now, Masky," he called in reply. "Well, hurry up," the other Masky called back. I looked down at the floor and saw most of my blood was pooling out of me, a crimson tide of pain. I rolled onto... I fell to the ground. I thought you were already on the ground. Okay, my knees splashing in my own blood. I felt dizzy. That's so much blood, what the fuck? And my vision was blacking out. I don't want to die, I said as I finished the sentence. I heard Jeff chuckle. "And I blacked out."